I'm sweating because I've moved around like 5 times. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly. In today's video, we're doing all things coastal grandmother slash granddaughter. I know it's a bit confusing. It's sort of like a coastal beachy aesthetic. Everything from clothes, fashion, day-to-day life, and how to achieve this look. We are also going to be unpacking The Summer I Turned Pretty and drawing a lot of inspiration from that TV show. I haven't done an aesthetic video in a while, so I'm really excited to unpack this. The end of my cold, so sorry if I sound a bit congested, but let's get on with today's video. I've dressed up for the occasion. I've done a very simple, subtle makeup, some earrings. Oh, I don't have a necklace on. Probably should have added let me add a beachy necklace. Little shirt, which is very fitting. I'm gonna add this necklace on. That is so much better. I think this is such a fun aesthetic because you don't necessarily need to live near the beach or have a coastal lifestyle, but you can just embody this. It's going to be very much trending in 2023 as we are approaching summer. It was popping off in 2022 and it's kind of just a timeless look that is elegant and fresh with a lot of neutral tones. Okay, you may be asking yourself, Molly, what the hell is the difference between a coastal grandmother and a coastal granddaughter? Let me explain. It says here on Google, coastal grandmothers are those who are effortlessly stylish, but in a comfy way. They have a put-together presence without trying too hard, know how to be the hottest while never breaking a sweat, and appreciate the finer things, yet still feel approachable. Coastal granddaughter aesthetic is a 20-year-old something who lives a relaxed life filled with leisure and happiness and lives near the coastline. The coastal grandmother aesthetic is a more mature woman who has a structured lifestyle but is currently on vacation. In today's video, I'm going to go through coastal grandmother and coastal granddaughter. I'm probably just going to kind of say coastal grandmother, but some of the looks might be more of like a 20-year-old vibe, if you know what I mean. Okay, the color palette for the coastal grandmother aesthetic is typically sandy neutrals. We've got a variety of blue and we've also got soft yellows and oranges that are like thrown in the mix. Okay, when searching coastal grandmother aesthetic outfits, oh my god, I'm obsessed. This is the energy I want to give this summer, and I'm also manifesting this lifestyle for when I'm older. Like, see me at Noosa or like a tropical location. I would love this. Tops and singlets, I found that it's pretty basic. Coastal grandmother aesthetic. Some tops and singlets, which I think are a must, are a classic like plain singlet, whether that's halter neck, little spaghetti straps, or a thicker sort of like boxed singlet. For tops, you could get one that's just like this and then literally throw this over the top and you've kind of achieved the look. A lot of patterned singlets or frills. I really like these frilly ones here. I think they are so adorable. And then you can add them with shorts or pants. The next thing is button down shirts. This is an essential. Like, you've got to have a variety of these, like a light blue one, a white, a beige. I also love with the button down shirts, you can wear them as more of an oversized look with bathers or just like an everyday look, or you can tuck them in. I found with the coastal grandmother aesthetic, there's a lot of like belts and like accessorizing it. I found the most popular sweater was a classic like striped blue oversized sweater, and I love one of these. I found one sort of similar at Savers the other day, but it was just like stained, so it was a bummer. Okay, coastal core dresses. There is so many that are floral print. It's insane. A lot of dresses that I saw were maxi, but I did see ones that were more of a mid length and they kind of like do a V cut like this and have a little puffy sleeve. Sorry, that was awful of me trying to explain that. Next up is skirts. I think to achieve this you just need a classic white long beachy skirt. I think this is something that you can just wear again and again for this aesthetic. For skirts, I found that there is not really any mini skirts unless it's like a ruffled classic white. Okay, next up is pants. Now typically they're linen, flowy, white and relaxed because you're going to be at the beach. Here's some really good examples that I found. Then we've also got linen shorts, like, you know, these striped shorts. I'm going to throw this one in there. I'm not really sure if it's part of the aesthetic, but I feel like it could be. Some overalls, whether that's like long or short, especially like with a little knit underneath. I feel like this would be perfect for the aesthetic. Okay, next is matching PJ sets or a matching lounge set. This is really important, I feel, because when you're near the beach, no, actually stop it. I want to go to the beach so bad. I need to go to the beach. Like, my body is like, you know when your body just needs it? I need to go to the beach. Like, I need some sun. I need to slap myself with the ocean sea and feel like I'm living my best life. Wow, that was really depressing there for a second. Anyway, matching sets. I love this idea. I think it's really good. Some cute little PJs with some patterns on there, little frilly set. You could get these from Peter Alexander, Cotton On, Amazon, wherever, thrifted. And I also think lounge sets are really important, like a flowy pair of pants. You know, when you're having like a wine and the sun's setting. You know what I mean? If you're wanting to achieve this look, here are some little lookbooks that you can screenshot and add them to your favorites. I am obsessed with these. I think it's such an easy look to achieve and anyone can do it. Okay, next up we've got accessories, which I'm so excited to talk about. I feel like this is how it makes the look more elegant and elevated. First up, we're going to talk about hats. What is the best hat for a coastal grandmother? It's either a floppy broomed straw hat or a bucket hat with distressed edges. I feel like these are a classic. You have to have one of these to achieve this look. As long as your hat is a beachy beige or a butter yellow or off-white, you're on your way to unlocking your inner coastal grandmother potential. The granddaughter aesthetic, I feel like, would wear like a cap hat or a bucket hat as well. I didn't really see this accessory much when I was Googling, but I think headscarves would be a really nice touch. If your hair's a bit like wavy, you know, throw it back with that. Next up, we've got little watches as an accessory. I really want to wear mine. I've got one. Where is it? It's really dirty, but this is my watch. And don't you reckon this accessory would just like really like tie my look together? And I had a bucket hat on and like a little, no, okay. But I need to put a new battery in it. Anyway, that's not important, but like a little watch like this or even a thinner one would be really nice, or a silver or gold, I think would really tie the look together. Okay, next up is handbags. Now typically for this aesthetic, I feel like it's tote bags that are the big trend, because if you're living near the beach, you've got to lug everything around. So a bougie tote bag. Straw handbags are really popular, whether that's like a rounded one or like a classic tote shaped one like this. Next up is footwear. Obviously you're going to be living near the beach, so you don't want to be wearing clunky, heavy heels or boots or shoes. So typically what a coastal grandmother would wear are slides, and sandals are really, really popular. And then we've also got some slip-on canvas white sneakers as well. I find these styles are really, really popular. And little kitten heels, if you're going out for like a bougie dinner or like a cocktail, some kitten heels would be really nice. Okay, next up is sunglasses. Now this is definitely personal preference, I feel. But you could do cat eye sunglasses, you could do really thin sunglasses like the classic sunglasses hut ones that everyone wears. You could do really big bougie ones. We're now going to move on to jewelry. My friend has a jewelry business, Kissed by Summer. Here's the Etsy page and the Instagram page. I would highly recommend checking it out. Brooke, I know you're going to watch this video, so I really need to make my order because it's perfect. This is a coastal aesthetic to its T. Brooke quite literally has everything from like your everyday staple silver and gold jewelry, more chunkier rings if you're into that, the starfish necklaces. I need one of them in my life, like right now. So I would highly recommend looking at Brooke's Etsy page. You can shop on there and have a little browse. We are now going to move on to makeup. I feel as though it's very natural, glowy, sun-kissed, and it's not very full beat, heavy glam. It's kind of just taking the products that you know you'll use. When you're near the beach, you don't really have time to like do a full face of glam. I did find, however, with the makeup, I think it's a lot of like blue subtle eyeshadows which you could add if you were going out or like going to a bar or a concert. I feel like a bronzer is really important, like to have a good bronzer and a good highlighter, and then a good lip balm and mascara, like just your essentials, you know? I'm gonna now go through some makeup and skincare brands which I think match this aesthetic. Okay, the first one is Maybelline. I think this is a really good affordable makeup brand. We've got e.l.f. Cosmetics, BYS Cosmetics, Nude by Nature. Oh my god, I used to have this makeup brand when I was just getting into makeup, and I think this is perfect for this aesthetic because it is very natural and like easy products to work with. So I think this is a brand that's pretty overlooked, I feel. We've also got MCO Beauty, Rare Beauty, Fenty is a bit more of like the boutier side, and I'm sure there's plenty more makeup brands that you could shop at. Okay, for skincare, we've got Youth to the People, we've got MCO Beauty, The Ordinary, which is a really good brand. We've got First Aid Beauty. I love this brand. Such good moisturizer in there. Perfect for like every day. We've also got sunscreen, which is so important. I think ultraviolet sunscreen is really good. A more affordable brand is Sunbum. This sunscreen is really good and it's 50 plus as well. Oh, and we've also got the Inky List. That's also smelling good is very important. Any sort of coconut body lotion, any body sprays, perfumes. I think there's some really good brands out there. Okay, next up is Hairstyles. Now, for Hairstyles, I feel like it's very wavy, natural, kind of easy breezy hair. I think to achieve this look, the heatless hair curlers are such a good investment. I like to use like a really thin piece of like string, like from a robe. But if you want them to be like more big, bouncy waves, you can definitely find them on like Amazon, Kmart. You can find them anywhere pretty much. Hair clips, I think little flower clips are really cute and kind of match this look, or just the classic claw clip. Next up is headbands, whether that's like white, beige, black, or like a headband is super cute. If you're in a rush, I think wearing your hair in braids or plaits, messy buns, high or low. Another one that I found which was really cool are these photos of like people putting shells in their hair. That's insane and I love that. Okay, next up is bikinis. Here's some bikini brands I think are so on trend for this aesthetic. I'm so excited for summer. I want some new bikinis. I want to feel cute and I'm so excited. Also, a little striped beach towel is very important as well, and an umbrella. Okay, we are going to move on to the Summer I Turned Pretty wardrobe. If you haven't heard about the Summer I Turned Pretty, it is a teen drama, and I think the reason why I like it so much is we haven't had that sort of easy watching classic early 2000s teen drama like Vampire Diaries, One Tree Hill. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed the show and watching their like fashion throughout the season 1 and 2. I think the outfits for this look are perfect for this aesthetic. I really like Bally's blue dress here. I think that's a perfect coastal granddaughter look. Also the frilly little singlets that she's worn. I think I would like to see like her wardrobe kind of elevate a little bit more as she matures, hopefully in season 3. Oh my god, have you guys seen the TikToks where like they're like Bally's makeup look in season 2 and it's just like concealer? I've seen so many TikToks of that. That girl needs to be bronzed up. I would love to see for season 3 her more like glowy makeup. However, she is so naturally pretty, so like honestly if that was me with all that concealer I'd look awful, but she was still slaying. And maybe like a beachy moment with her hair could be cool too. I'm not gonna go into like Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad because I could talk about that for hours. We've got the classic like denim beachy shorts that Bally and Taylor wear throughout season 1 and 2. I also loved this red checker dress that she wore. I think throughout season 1 and 2 you can definitely pull some inspiration from the characters. Also this look here from Taylor with the bandana top, I think that would also be perfect for this aesthetic as well. Here's some more looks throughout season 2 of the Summer I Turned Pretty and some ways that you could incorporate it into your everyday wardrobe for this look. Okay, a day-to-day life of a coastal grandmother or granddaughter, whatever you want to say, is a picnic at the beach. Oh, pizza at the beach, picnic would be so cute and so wholesome. I love how I keep seeing on my TikTok feed of like a girls' night where they blow up like a little inflatable and put doonas and pillows and have a picnic. I think that is really wholesome and cute. We've also got a beach volleyball day, very on brand for the Summer I Turned Pretty. We've got journaling or reading at the beach, a paint and sip at the beach. Oh my god, that would be so fun. And a stroll and walk along the beach as well. Okay, next up we have got TV shows and movies. The movie that first comes to mind is The Last Song. It really hits home and I don't know why that was the first movie I thought of. It's very beachy and I love it. We've also got Outer Banks and The Summer I Turned Pretty. H2O Just Add Water. We've got Aquamarine. We've got Moana. I know it's a Disney movie, but like throw it in there. I love Moana. It's the best. We've got The OC. Oh my god, The OC is so this aesthetic, don't you reckon? It's perfect. It's actually perfect. I love that show. I'm gonna rewatch that now. Okay, that's literally all I can think of for TV and movie shows. I'm sure there's plenty more. If you have one that you think of, comment down below because I want to get in the vibe. If you're really wanting to embody this aesthetic, I feel like a playlist is perfect. Here is the Coastal Grandmother Summer playlist that I found. I'm honestly obsessed with it. I think it's got some really good songs in there. Okay, it's got a good mixture and I love the cover art as well. There's also Coastal Granddaughter and Grandmother playlists on Spotify and Coastal Cowgirl. That's a whole nother video, I feel. Next up we are moving on to decor. Now decor is like a massive part of this aesthetic. First up we're going to do bedding. Bedding is a lot of floral prints, blue pillows, cozy, comfortable bedding is key for this aesthetic. I really love this shell pillow and adding like a throw or just more pillows onto your bed to make it really inviting. Another part that's massive is a lot of prints all throughout the house. That can be in your bedroom, kitchen, living area, and they have to have a beachy feel to it. Lamps and candles play a massive part in this aesthetic. Adding wooden textures throughout your home and then adding blues and white. I think that's exactly what I think of when I enter a beach house, is a lot of blues, whites, and wooden textures. I'm obsessed with this blue wallpaper. I think that's such a nice way to kind of elevate your space, and it's a bit different. I haven't seen many wallpapers, but I'm loving that. If I go through every single kitchen item, decor item, bedding, every part of the house, I think we're going to be here for a while. Here are some really good examples on Pinterest that you can screenshot and save for some inspiration. I love it. I think it's so timeless, elegant, and luxurious. I need to like rest my voice because I feel like I've just been talking for like 3 hours now. So I'm going to do a voiceover of this, but don't you worry. Please don't worry. I'm going to really deep dive, and you're going to want to buy every single item, and you're welcome. So let's get into where to buy coastal grandmother / granddaughter coastal core items. I hope you have your notes app open because you're going to want to buy everything that I'm about to mention. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing these aesthetic videos. I've got a bunch of them up on my channel. If you're new, definitely watch them. I'll have them linked down below. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching if you stuck around, and I'll see you soon. Bye!